Yes, everybody, welcome back on board a very typical Aerosucre cargo flight here. You know, the airline from Colombia that's known for having very dodgy safety records. Like every year or so, there's a plane crash from their airline. Let's go ahead and take you off from this La Nubia airport. Definitely a normal airport for Aerosucre here on this 1980s 737. We're moving well. We're moving very well for standards of the Aerosucre. Okay, full power now. All right, come on. Let's keep the baby on the runway. Yeah, totally enough. We're after all Aerosucre. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Oh, okay. We've crashed. We've overrun the plane. That is definitely an Aerosucre classic after all. Something that of course I did was overweight the plane totally, and that just made it crash. Yes, weight and balance totally out of proportions. Definitely an Aerosucre classic. Aerosucre 737, a very low departure. Oh yeah. Oh, that plane takes a long time to take off. Aerosucre Boeing 737 takeoff. Bank angle. What does that mean? All right, at least they are off in the air. That's pretty good. Oh my god. Oh, bank angle. Aerosucre pilots the type of guys to open the windows mid-flight for some fresh air. That's not even a funny comment, but Jesus Christ, that was such an important departure. Overloaded plane takes off too late. And of course, it's an Aerosucre 727. Yes, they fly truly ancient planes. Very beautiful planes, but they totally don't properly fly them. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. That genuinely does not want to go. That was very oh my god, how can you overload a plane this much? Oh wow, that is close to some damn trees. I don't like to see that at all. Very normal Aerosucre classic. Of course, the most famous Aerosucre classic here was when a proper 727 crashed after takeoff here. Now that is a proper overloaded here. Jesus Christ, here we go, hit the fence. And this video here, you know, normally on the channel I don't like talking about fatal cases, but this genuinely was a fatal case here. The plane later on, the 727, managed to take off but then crashed into field, killing 4 of the 5 crew on board, unfortunately. So Aerosucre classic can get really serious. Aerosucre pilot retracts gear too early. That's an Aerosucre classic to me. Jesus Christ. All right, that's actually just a cool maneuver here of Aerosucre. I don't know what they're doing over there in Colombia, but you know, they're kind of using their planes as toys, which is really funny. But you know, next to overrunning runways on takeoff, they also like to make emergency landings after cargo door opens mid-flight. Yes, the cargo door opened mid-flight. That was a proper landing here. Actually, the cargo door then closed. Very safe, very good operation here. Really beautiful reverse thrust here. And actually really beautiful runway here as well. And a normal Aerosucre classic. Aerosucre takeoff and low pass. Yes, they like to do that. I mean, you know, that's the good thing about having cargo and no passengers. You know, the cargo can get scared, but you can crash your plane. Jesus Christ. But pilots are crazy enough to fly this older plane like a 4th gen fighter plane. That's right. You know, Aerosucre, founded in 1969, quite an old airline, has been operating all through South America, here with all their destinations from Colombia, also to Costa Rica, Curacao, and Venezuela, probably just carrying lots of drugs, with their total of 6 planes, all of which are old, some of which have crashed. They are very much involved in various scandals. You know, internet videos have emerged showcasing reckless behavior by pilots. I don't see this flying being a problem at all. I mean, you know, if Swiss Air One YouTube channel was to be an airline, it would definitely be this, with this crazy flying of their 737s. But still, you know, the Wikipedia article is just a mess. On March 5th, 1996, 150 kilograms of cocaine paste were discovered on an Aerosucre airplane. That's an Aerosucre classic. Safety. The safety culture at Aerosucre has been called into question by airline industry analysts following a number of accident incidents involving the airline. In 1995, the company was cited by the Colombian government for flying at weights above their plane's specified maximum takeoff weight. In 2005, inspectors found 2 planes flying more than 4 metric tons overweight. Aerosucre has had a history of transporting passengers despite being unauthorized to do so. But you know, it never gets boring. The accident incident list here of this airline is immensely long. I mean, even if it's just flying with your cargo door open, which is something very incredibly good to do. Now, I mean, we are somewhere in Colombia in the middle of nowhere, but it's got some sort of runway here. And as we are on board an Aerosucre classic plane, we'll be able to take off in no time. Come on, plane. You can do it, plane. Please, plane. Please don't die. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. There we go now. Aerosucre is perfectly taken off without any worries. And we've crashed. An Aerosucre classic. It might be time now for another Aerosucre classic, of course, now on board the 727 here. Let's go ahead and maybe make it a bit more heavy than it should be. Yeah, some good payload. Oh yeah, that totally Bam! That is an Aerosucre classic. Full power now in this ancient aeroplane. I don't worry about this at all. I've got an alarm playing in the background. That's kind of a normal thing to have here. I mean, I don't think they use checklists. They use flaps on Aerosucre, Colombia. Actually, this plane seems to go quite well now. Pretty fast here. 110 knots, 120 knots. We're at another city of Colombia. I think that's Medellin Airport. Okay, looking good, looking great, looking great. Yeah. Okay, that is actually a more Aerosucre class. Oh, God. It really is trying. It really is trying. Come on, full power. Oh, that's been a bit too close to reality, if I'm being honest. And we've crashed into a house. Yeah, this is just something that normally happens again, Aerosucre class. I mean, only last year, Aerosucre had a big incident here where the engine of a 737 was hit on takeoff by a tree. I mean, the plane hit the tree, not other way around. Check this out. It was overloaded and almost crashed into a house. Look how close that is. We're talking about proper overloading. Immediately after hitting the tree, the aircraft signed an engine failure. During an inspection after the incident, an investigator found the presence of vegetation in the left wing. Yes, they're always being very experimental on their plane. At 2021. Rejected takeoff due to nose gear problem. So yes, another thing I have is maintenance issues at Bogota Airport. Temporary runway excursion. Come on now. Aerosucre, Colombia. Full power. God damn it. Oh God. I've got like literally no nose boostering. That's actually funny. That's kind of what happens that's actually just a normal Aerosucre flight. Aerosucre classic, if I have to ask me. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, we're literally crowding. At least we're not working. You know, great. Right. I mean, this is not supposed to be in any way against Colombia, the country. I mean, they have the good old Latin Airlines. They have their own state-owned airline. You know, this is all passenger. We're talking again about the Aerosucre cargo airline. I mean, it only carries cargo because it's not allowed to do passengers. And after seeing all these interesting incidents here, maybe time to talk about forbidding the airline. I mean, I don't know if they should forbid them. I think they should really focus on getting better maintenance quality, better flying quality, better checklist quality, better quality, stuff like that. I mean, after all, they're not a passenger airline, so they're not really risking life that much. I mean, it's the crew itself that is at risk, but they kind of, most of the time, are, you know, at fault for incidents like overrunning, you know, after poor planning. Although, of course, poor maintenance is not the fault of the pilots. It's just the reckless behavior of the pilots that's just absolutely crazy. And if it comes to an incident, then again, Darvism. So, buddy Aerosucre, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow as always. Good night. Now, thank you very much to my highly supporting members like Jamie Ashton, Mike C, James Duram, Ragings, Met RLG, Matt Van Z, Moritz, Bellhausen, Knots Enthusiast, Shadow, New York, Ryland Williams, Kelly Chaos, John O'Brien, and I'm addicted to Airbus A380s. Thank you.